Hey guys, it's Berm. So today I wanted to talk about being selfish with your account. And when I was thinking about this topic, I'm thinking doing things with your account that may not necessarily directly benefit the guild, but they will benefit your account. And I feel like they can easily be misconstrued as just doing whatever you want on your account, which is fine because ultimately you're the one playing the game. However, I just want to ahead of time say when I say being selfish for your SWGOH account, what I mean is like doing things that will benefit your account that don't necessarily directly benefit the guild that you're in. They will ultimately benefit the guild, but they don't have a direct impact on things happening for the guild. For instance, if you are a newer account and you're rushing Executor, which may or may not be the best idea right now, but if that's what you're doing and you're rushing Executor, does that benefit the guild? Well, some people would say no, and that fleets really aren't that important. But I would disagree. And what I mean by I would disagree is just that, first of all, in my opinion, fleets are important. And the way that's being selfish for your account, though, is that it helps you with your GAC, it helps you get crystals every day, and that sort of thing. So by doing things that you want to do, that will benefit your account and really mainly your account will indirectly benefit the guild as well. Does that make sense? So by getting a good fleet, like if you rushed Executive, for instance, and you start getting first in Fleet Arena, getting first in Fleet Arena doesn't help your guild at all directly. They don't get those crystals, you get those crystals. But indirectly, it does help your guild because now that you've gotten that, that's a fleet that you can use and possibly place platoons in territory battles. You can use it for combat missions. You can use it in TW in the back zone on offense or on defense, whatever they need you to do with it. Again, it also helps you in GAC. Now, when you're going against other people, let's say they put a GL on defense and you're able to clear that GL because you have some off counter, even if you don't have a GL, you're able to clear it. Now you've got this GL ship on defense, which also can be cleared with off stuff. But not everybody prioritizes fleets as much as they do tunes. So by prioritizing fleets, you have just a slight edge, in my opinion. Also, that indirectly helps the guild again because those crystals go directly back into your account, right? So now you have crystals to do things like refresh the cantina for signal data or get that character that you need to finish the team off, that sort of thing. Now you're able to dump back into your account all those crystals that you're getting from the fleet arena. If you build up a tune, for instance, okay, and you go into, or let's say you build up a GL and you go into GAC. In Carbonite right now, it is flooded with people with tons of GLs. Very hit or miss on whether or not you're going to win. I know some people will say, oh, that guy with 8 GLs, he's not going to attack. He might. he might. He might attack. So it's not a reliable source of income for crystals is what I'm getting at. The 400 crystals a day from Fleet Arena, though, that is reliable. The other thing is, if you, by being selfish for your account, I mean things like, even if you were going to go into GAC, so after you're done farming whatever it is you're farming that you think is going to help your account, again, as long as you're putting into your account and you're getting a return on your investment, right? So fleets give a return on your investment. If you're building Savage, Treya Savage, Qui-Gon, or some like OP teams for like Carbonite, stuff like that, where you only need really one tune to, because there's only one squad per area, and you can just use one tune to take them out. That's a good return on your investment as well, because now you're not going to beat those teams that have all the GLs anyway when you're earlier in the game in Carbonite. So but you want teams that can possibly win against bigger accounts, even when they put in a good defense, as long as it's nothing too crazy. So that's what I mean as well by being selfish for your account. Because again, by getting those wins, you're getting crystals coming into your account. So those crystals help you, which in turn help everybody else. There are things you can also do that help you and help the guild as well, right? So like when you're building your fleet, for instance, if you built Executrix, you need Tarkin for Executrix. Now that's an Empire team, but then also it's a solo character for Order 66. So now you're building your fleet. You're also building a character that works for the raid. The Quebec team, you're getting Keller and Beck, but then at the same time, you're also building a team for Order 66, a team that is decent in TW. You're just building a team that's usable for other stuff. If you, depending on the way, the order that you're building and that sort of thing, you can use them for some of the, like the Master Yoda unlock, stuff like that as well. So I just wanted to give my own little PSA that it's okay to do things for your account and not everything has to be about the guild. But there are also ways to make it about you and the guild. But by putting into your account, you are also still able to turn that around and put it back into the guild. Quick disclaimer, I am not saying not to do guild stuff. In my opinion, fleet is king, raid is king, and TB. So GAC is awesome as well. Good for getting crystals. Again, it's very hit or miss though. Whereas Order 66, you just build up. You're not playing against other people. You're just going in and beating the game. Great way to get relic materials from with your MK3s is if you're doing Order 66 and that sort of thing. So in that case, you're helping yourself and you're helping the guild at the same time. And you can still intertwine those and come out with good squads or other aspects of the game as well as the raid. So hope you guys like the video. If you do, make sure you like, subscribe. We're going to be dropping more content, and I'll catch you guys later.